Hi Parul, hi Monisha, hi Hemlata, hi Mohammed Tapia, hi Anjali, hi everyone who joined us. I would request everyone to on the camera so that we can see who all are there in the meeting today. So I would request everyone to just switch off on the camera.
And there is one person, उनका स्क्रीन पे नेम आ रहा है 4702. अपना नाम लिख लीजिए यहाँ पे. अपना नाम बताइए. Can you please turn on your camera?
Can you please tell your name? 4702AA92. Hi Mohammed, how are you? Mohammed is one of our circle members from Udaipur as well. So how are you, Mohammed?
Ma'am, I am fine.
So अभी क्या चल रहा है आजकल आप पेंट कर रहे हैं?
No, ma'am. Actually, my online classes are there, so internet usage is that end.
ओके. तो आज आप पेंट करेंगे हमारे साथ?
Ma'am, actually, I am not at home. I will reach at home and I will send the pic.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi Anjali. So Sanjana, are you excited? Do you have all the materials with you?
Yes, I'm very excited for today's session, and I have my pen, pencil, and everything ready.
Okay. We have Hemlata with us. Hi Hemlata. You can just unmute yourself and we can talk.
Hi Kanika.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
So Nimisha, what about you? Are you excited for the session?
Yes, I am all excited about the session. Just give me a second. I am just switching on my camera. It's taking a little time. I don't know why Zoom is getting into non-responding mode.
It's okay.
So, Jenny, how are you doing? How's your lockdown or unlock?
Hi, Nimisha. I'm doing good. Really excited to, share this interesting art form with all of you. Lockdown has been good actually. I've been doing a lot of finishing up a lot of pending works, diving into art as well.
Nice. So Jenny, except lettering, do you do anything else also? Do you paint? Do you like to paint?
Yeah, I mean, I like to explore all different forms. Watercolor is close to my heart, especially. So I do a lot of experiment in those. Little bit of doodling as well. So yeah.
That's amazing.
I don't do a lot of intricate work because. Oh, hi Kanika. This is beautiful.
Oh, Kanika has something really nice. Hi Kanika, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are, everybody is fine. And tell me, like, you are an artist, Kanika?
Yes, ma'am.
Rimtim, can you see Dharmendra ma'am there? She's not able to hear anything. Can you?
I cannot see in the waiting room. I think it's 4720 because that's the only number without me. Can you guide her how to connect with the audio by through like when she goes to her mic? You'll be able to.
Or I'll just call her and tell.
Yeah. She need to tap on the mic button and then she can connect to the audio.
Hello, Nimisha ma'am.
Hi, Tamanna. Hi, ma'am.
So, Rimjim ma'am, do you have your sketch pen, pencil ready for the session? You are on mute.
Okay, I do not have wet mediums, but I
Okay.
do have pencil colors and pen, pencil, everything. So yeah.
That works. We can totally create a nice background with the pencil colors.
Yeah.
For all those who don't have watercolors, it's totally okay.
Yes. So have you painted, Sanjana, before? Have you ever painted before, except being in school? You're on mute, Sanjana.
No, I haven't painted. I am a terrible painter actually, but I'll still try.
Okay. Okay.
I guess
Hi,
Sanjana and I share the same boat.
Don't worry, we can call that abstract.
Hi, Niharika.
Hi,
Hi,
ma'am.
Pratna. Hi,
I
Pratna.
was just connecting.
So we would all like Rimjim. We would like to welcome Dharmendra Kanwar ma'am. She is from Jaipur.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am. Are we audible? Can you listen?
Yes,
Hear us?
yes, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Very
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
Great. Okay, carry on.
Welcome to the lettering experience with Jenny Chaudhary. Welcome everyone who has joined us. Like we have people from different cities coming in together all over the country. And we have Jenny Chaudhary with us, and Jenny is from Udaipur and she's a self-taught artist. And Jenny has been practicing art since childhood, and these 4 years she's been doing hand lettering a lot. And this comes out of love for art. And Jenny, over to you. Would you like to tell us like how you actually got into hand lettering?
Hi, Rimjim. Thank you for introducing me. I hope everyone is having a good day. So hand lettering, how I got into it was basically I could not find good artwork for my room. That's where it started. So a lot of times, we have a particular taste, color choices as well. So a lot of times where I would look for artwork, sometimes I would like the background, sometimes I would not like the font. Sometimes you like the font, you don't like the quote. So I thought, why not create something of my own and give it a very personalized feel. So that's when I dove into lettering. So it's really nice to have some sort of quotes, something that inspires you, placed in your room or on your study table, something that you believe in. So that's where I developed my interest in lettering. And yeah, since then I've been exploring. There's still a lot to learn, but yeah, that's where my love for lettering started.
Nice, nice, nice. So I would really like to put this poll where I want to know, like, what is your opinion? What do we exactly require for hand lettering? So let's see. You guys can choose one of the option. What do you require to do hand lettering according to you guys? Like, what is the answer? And let's see how many right answers do we get.
Yes, this is an interesting question because people hear the word lettering and calligraphy and they have ideas. So let's see what everyone thinks.
Okay, I am just few people left, and then I'll let you know. So we still have 2 people to answer the poll. Come on, guys, be quick.
After this poll, we'll start this interesting session. So, जिन्होंने vote नहीं किया है वो कर दें.
So
Guys,
we
please
have
start.
the rules, and so 8% people think that calligraphy pen, and 70% think that brush pen, and 75 people think that any pen. So Jenny, what do you think?
This has definitely come as a surprise because yes, you can use any pen for hand lettering. It doesn't have to be any special pen. You can use your normal ball pen or even a pencil to do hand lettering. It is a very, very personalized and a very forgiving form of text, basically. So yeah, you can use any pen. I'll be demonstrating with few different types. So here I have just 2 basic micron pens. So if you can see, the tips are really thin. It's not a normal calligraphy pen. It's just a normal pen. Then I have a few brush pens. So this is a brush pen, and you can see that the tip is really long and thin, so it bends. So it gives you those thicker strokes. I'll also be using these normal colored pens that we get. And I do like to add a little bit of gold and silver accents in the lettering. I think it gives it a little oomph. So I have these metallic pens that we'll be using later on. So I would request if anybody has these stationery in specific, we will be able to use them in the lettering. It's okay if you don't have, we can just use sketch pens and do it. But if you have, it'll be nice to do a good spread of colors. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's perfectly okay. Anyone can do lettering with any kind of medium. So it can be, with a brush, it can be with a pen, or however you want to do it. So I think we should start by introducing a little bit about hand lettering. So hand lettering, as is known as Fox calligraphy also, and it is a form where each letter and word is sketched by hand, and artists can inject their own style and personality into each letter, from simple line design to specular flourishing designs also. So you can see Jenny's work, and I can see all of the typos are different from each other, and it's amazing the kind of work you have done. And I'm looking forward to have one frame for my room. Definitely, and you guys can make a frame for your room too. So let's
Definitely.
start the session. Yes. So
yeah. So
yeah.
in terms of what I perceive hand lettering is, it is just essentially it's drawing letters, but we think of an idea before we start the lettering. So for example, in calligraphy, we have a very strict pattern of writing every alphabet. In hand lettering, I would say the holistic view matters more. So when we create a hand lettering piece, each letter and word is created with that particular situation or that particular mood that we are going for. And so yeah, I mean it's very forgiving. It's very forgiving, and it can be totally personalized. You don't have to be perfect in this. You can just break the rules of calligraphy and explore your style.
Yeah, so I feel like today's session is gonna be freedom to creativity, and doing what you would love to make and beautiful. And before we start, I would request everyone to go through this poll and choose which theme do you want to work on, and whatever will be the majority of people will choose whatever theme, we'll work on that theme. So here you go.
So guys, we would like to know what theme would you like to work on? Flourishing, drop shadow, free flow?
So these are three types of themes that we can go in hand lettering. Flourishing is more of a very elegant look. Drop shadow is quite popular. It's a very popular one. And free flow explores your. It's kind of more closer to what you would normally have as a handwriting of your own. So yeah, you guys can let me know what you want to see today.
So I guess, Jenny, you would be pretty surprised with the poll answers. So
The kind of response we can see.
Okay.
So what we find
Interesting.
here is like 50% of the people want to do free flow. So I think if we'll have the second half where we're working on, if we will time to do the second design, it's obviously flourishing.
Yeah.
But yeah, amazing.
Okay,
I
so
think let's start.
yeah, let's start. So the first thing that we'll do is we'll create a little bit of a background for our flourishing. Since we can take two designs, we'll create a easy background for it. We'll let it dry, and then we can come back to the um, freehand lettering, basically. So I'll just be turning off the camera and setting up here.
Yes. Sure.
So meanwhile, we would like to understand from the audiences, any one of you who have tried doing this lettering before, do they have any prior experience? And would you like to share your experiences with us? Any one of you?
Anyone like if you ever did hand lettering and it's completely fine. Tamanna, you can go first. Have you ever done hand lettering?
No, I have not done this art form before, but I'm ready to learn it. So
But
I'm very
I- but
excited
I-
about the session.
Yeah, but I guess every one of us have done lettering one or the other way in our journey. In during the school times or the college time, we try to
With-
write something different.
Yes,
Yeah. And specifically our name.
Yeah.
Different format.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I remember I used to have those sparkle pens and we used to write our names,
Yeah.
Initial with sparkle pens and color. I think
They were
those
very
were
famous
the-
at that time.
So we all
Yeah.
never knew that this is an art form which is lettering. So that was really amazing, and everyone like I doubt that anyone of us won't have tried doing it. That is something very interesting, and sometimes till date I do that when I am little stressed or something like that, or I'm very happy. I try writing something.
Okay. There was a disturbance, I guess.
I guess actually Jenny was trying to connect with two cameras. So Jenny, you have to mute one of the camera, one of the systems or the phones that you're connecting with.
I think your phone can go on and the mic can be switched off. So we have a lot of people here. So hi Himlata. Anybody wanna share their experience about hand lettering? Parul, would you like to tell us your experience? You have a very nice painted profile picture also. Okay, I think Parul is not here. Anyone else?
Can I
Niharika,
request?
what about you?
I usually don't do lettering, but yeah, like being a designer and having a designer background, so I tend to use a lot of design words in my, workshops and, backgrounds. So I have that hand of lettering, but I don't do like daily basis kind of.
Okay, 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 okay. So I am expecting really beautiful work from you. So what kind of designer are you?
Currently, I am in Chennai and I'm pursuing my leather designing from there. So, but before that only, I started, working on paintings, and I used to draw a lot of things, still life, and so that's how it started. And then I went into a design career. Still, I work like with beads, and I do a lot of handicraft still now, other than my designing perspective work.
Wow, that is great.
Oh, great. Leather is love, man.
So Jenny, are we set?
Yes, we're set. So before we start doing the background, I would just like to go through a little bit of exercise. So I think everyone who's had some experience in lettering, these are the strokes that you have to learn before you can actually start lettering. So is it visible?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And any one of you have any questions, or if you have a difficulty in seeing, just you can unmute yourself and let us know, or you can even write it in the chat.
Yes, yes. Guys, we would love to see beautiful designs coming in, and it's always amazing to see you guys coming in and showing your work once it's done. And excited. So let's start with our exercise.
Yes, so I would suggest all of you guys, you can grab a paper and a pencil or a sketch pen, whatever you have in hand, and we're going to do um, just a basic exercise. So one of the fundamental rules in hand lettering is the strokes. So every time we're going up, we're doing a very thin stroke, which is applying very less pressure on whatever pen you're using. And when we're coming down, we want that line or the stroke to be thicker. So one basic exercise that we do is over and over again is going up thin and coming down with a thicker stroke. So going up thin and then coming out. We do this a couple of times just to get in the flow. Are you guys able to see?
Yes, yes.
So you can
Can
see
you
all
just
the
bring
arcs are really thin.
can your paper a little closer so that everyone can see, and then you can go.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
So all the
Like a
upstrokes are
wavy
very,
things, exact.
yes. So this is the basic
Okay,
motion that we
okay.
have to follow in hand lettering. No matter what your handwriting is,
Okay.
if you follow this rule, you will be able to get a pretty good design.
Okay. So I think everyone is supposed to draw wavy lines. So go ahead and draw. Okay, Sanjana even wants to show. So Jenny, you can even see Sanjana has done. You can give an info.
Oh yes, this is good. This is really nice. So all the
We are
upstrokes are
supposed to.
thin and the downstrokes are thin.
Sanjana, can you show it again once again?
Ma'am, I was not showing, but I can show. It is terrible, but I tried couple of times, but it's terrible.
This is mine.
I'm still trying.
Keep trying. I'm sure you will get the hang of it for sure.
So Sanjana and Amanna have been doing great job. So let's go
We
ahead.
have Parul also who's showing the work.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Nice.
this is good as well.
Nice green color background. Yeah, very nice.
Anyone else who is doing the same so they can show their work?
Yes, please show your work so that we are all at the same page and nobody feels left out.
This is very interesting kind of wave. I'm still drawing it.
Okay, shall
So
we
you
move
can
ahead?
practice it on the wavy thing. And can we go on the next one, Jenny?
Yeah. So the next one it's a U. So we go
Okay.
up thin and then a thicker stroke followed by a very thin stroke again. And that's how we can continue this. So you can see that I'm using a basic sketch pen here. Just to show you that you don't need anything special for this.
Oh, wow. Smooth, very smooth.
So quickly, we'll just go through this exercise. Everyone can draw along with me. The next letter we're doing is an L.
Okay.
So we do the same thing as the wavy thing. We just take a thin stroke and then bring it back thicker.
So it's best to basically do it through a sketch pen, right?
You can use any pen. Okay, so I'll show you another. Maybe we can use a brush pen. So in a brush pen, it's easier, obviously. You can see how exaggerated that thick stroke is.
So in brush pen, basically, we can actually control the thickness and thinness with the pressure. That's why you're saying that's better.
Yeah. So you don't really have to do a lot of work with a brush pen. While coming down, automatically the tip of it flares out. So that's what gives it a unique design.
Okay. So I think Tamanna has done till the third line.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks great, Tamanna. The
I
LS
do
came
have
out
brush
so
pen.
well. Oh, amazing. Then
Okay.
of course.
You already got the
Perfect.
brush pen. Yes. Anyone else who wanna show what they have done?
I think Sanjana is doing. Sanjana, show us, please.
Yeah. Sanjana has been like concentrating and okay, we have Niharika. We're showing one Niharika. Yes, we can see. Okay, great. I think your U's are very perfect, Niharika. Very evenly perfect. Nice. Anyone else who wanna show? So Sanjana, let's see what you have done.
I also have a brush pen, but
Great,
It's
man.
good.
Most of you have a
Sanjana.
brush pen. Yeah, nice. Sanjana. So you can draw you now.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show is how to use a pen with a thinner tip and create a faux calligraphy look. So we're gonna do the letter N.
So how thin is this nib of this pen?
So this is a 0.8 micron pen.
Oh, 0.8 micron. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
So what you basically do is you create a normal N, and on every downstroke that you do, you create another line and fill it up. So since we don't have a pen that flares out, we're going to create a faux calligraphy by exaggerating the downstrokes.
Okay.
So doing that again.
Can you just zoom in and show it to us?
Yeah. So in
Okay.
spite of having a normal tip, we can create this look.
Okay, so we are creating an almost like an.
Am I
Okay, we
doing
have a lot
right?
of people showing it. Yes, yes, yes. So Tamanna.
Tamanna, I would suggest when you're making the N, get the downstroke till the end.
Okay.
Till the last. So every time you would move your pen downwards to create the stroke, that's where till that extent you have to create that thick line.
Okay.
So now we have Niharika showing.
Yes, Niharika, this is perfect.
Okay.
Great, Niharika.
You can focus on creating a thinner line when you go up and a thicker line when you come down to make a more exaggerated stroke.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly go through this. And then U is similar. We can go to the B.
Okay. So it's a simple B, like we didn't do a thick or thin for the B.
Yeah, we'll do it now. So I'm just showing you before and after we add the stroke.
Okay. Okay, so basically having a thin line parallel to the shape of the B and then filling the gap.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Got it.
while making the B, we're going up and this is where we come down again.
Yeah.
So every time we have a stroke that goes down, we fill it up.
Okay, so first we just make a plain B and then according to the kind of thickness we want, wherever fill in. Okay, got it.
Okay, moving forward.
So anybody who has done B?
Anjali, Kanika, Rojel, Prachi, Shweta, anyone किन्होंने भी अगर कुछ बनाया है?
Okay, we have
Okay.
nice Niharika. I can totally see like you are doing a great job.
Another thing that works in calligraphy is if
Next
you
is
a slanting angle to create your alphabets.
Okay.
That gives it a more flow. Yeah.
So the last one is, the seventh one is R.
Seventh one is R. So again, with the same principle. So this is an upstroke. This would be a downstroke. This would again be an upstroke. And this would again be a downstroke. So we can fill it up here and here.
So the same way, the way we made a B, the same way we're gonna make an R, and फिर उसको filling हम लोग dark जहाँ पे हमको ज़्यादा thickness चाहिए, there we draw a line and fill the gaps.
Exactly. Very easy.
I guess everyone would be remembering the cursive writing thing that we all have done in our schools.
Yes, so I used to practice pages of these. Just doing one alphabet for the whole page.
When we switch from a pencil to and also like we practice like that with the ink pen. Yeah.
So now that everyone is on the same page and have a little bit idea about the flow, I think we can create a background.
Sure, definitely. Any one of you have any questions about the things that Jenny told us till now?
Can you show the first one? I'm joining late, that's why.
Yeah, sure. Just a second.
Is it Rosalie?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Jenny, you can also have a look on the work that she's done after she joined and give the feedback on the same.
Yes, Rosalie, you've done a good job. I would just suggest that go make the strokes that you're doing upwards, just make them a little bit thinner.
Okay, ma'am, sure.
Okay, so basically thick to thin. That's what we are
Yeah.
working on, right? Okay, okay.
And it's not very easy. वो बहुत आपको ध्यान से करना पड़ता है. It's not that easy and that simple to do.
It takes a bit of practice and to know have your hand control the flow of the pen, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. I would say. Okay, so let's create a background for our lettering.
So we're gonna create a background for lettering now. So we can create it with. So which colors are you gonna create a background with?
I'm using watercolors. So these are ink colors and these are really pigmented. So
Can you show us the colors?
Yeah. So
Okay, so these are inks, the camel ink.
Yeah, drawing inks.
So Jenny, can we use, apart from the watercolors, we can use any other color mediums to create the background?
Yeah, sure. You can use pencil colors. You can use, I would not recommend crayons because it'll be very tough for you to use a pen and write over it. But pencil colors are good. Watercolors are good.
So basically not wax medium, but we can use, pencil colors and water mediums.
Yeah.
Any such color जिसके ऊपर पेन आराम से चल जाए.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
And do we require any specific base for this or any normal paper will work?
So I would suggest a little thicker paper. Right now I'm using a 300 GSM cold pressed paper. So this absorbs water very slowly. So you have a lot of surface time. The water does not get seeped into the paper. So हमें काफी समय मिल जाता है to maneuver the color wherever we want it to be. Yeah. If you have a thicker paper, great. If not, then I would suggest use less water. Use more of the paint pigment and less water so that the paper doesn't get completely soaked in water.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's get ahead. The first thing I'm doing is I'm creating this pattern of just very thin strokes of water on the paper.
Okay, so first just plain water.
Yeah, just plain water. Just parallel lines.
Okay.
As you can see with the shine here, I'm creating just parallel lines.
So are you gonna fill the whole paper, or you are just having lines and gaps of dry color, dry strokes also? Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving little strokes in the middle as well, so that we can have a textured effect.
Okay, got it.
So I'm taking orange first.
So we do not have to make the whole paper wet. We just have to have strokes.
So when you wet the paper first, you can get these cool patterns with your paint.
Okay.
Taking a little bit more water and creating the same pattern ahead.
This is looking beautiful. अभी तक का color इतना अच्छे से हुआ भी नहीं है, but still it's looking good.
Okay.
So this is a yellow, right?
Yeah, it's a orangish yellow shade. Yeah.
Yellow. Okay.
We can go with the pink. I'm taking a pink now.
So is it like we need to have a light background if we are doing lettering? Is it necessary to have a light background?
It depends. I do a lot of dark backgrounds as well, but then I use accents like gold and silver in that. So I use metallic markers to create the calligraphy. So it really stands out. You cannot use a black pen or a marker to do the calligraphy if you have a dark background. So since we're using black right now, I'm creating a very light, subtle background.
Jenny, can we also do this sketch pen से background बना के उस पे watercolor या water करके इस पे?
Yes, so I can really show you. Okay, let me show you a technique where not all the time you have the colors that you want, but with sketch pen you can really create. So here I have a small piece of plastic. Okay, you can take any polythene or whatever. You can use a sketch pen that you like, any color. You can just scribble on it basically.
Okay.
Take a paintbrush, dip it in water, and take some of this pigment.
Oh wow, it is gonna give a watercolor effect, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
And you can use.
Oh, that's so impressive. So guys who got sketch pens, now you know the trick, like how you can make a background exactly. So just
Also,
take
you can use color theory and you can mix up colors and make new shades of your own. So that's the liberty you get if you use sketch pens.
Yeah.
So thanks, Jenny, for telling everyone that technique, which I guess most of us won't have known.
Yeah, it's really cool. You can get darker shades, lighter shades, really unique pastel colors also, which normally you don't get with acrylic paint colors that the commercial.
Shweta has texted saying that great idea, and yeah, actually I also didn't know about it. So I think just scribble on a polythene wrapper or something, and just dip your paint, dip your brush in water, and just create your own watercolor.
Yes. So I have a pink and I have a blue. You can mix these two up and create a purple.
Pratna is saying, wish I knew this back in school.
Yeah, like problem sorted.
सारी school memories जैसे सामने आ रही हैं.
It's never too late though.
Yeah, but we cannot go back to school. That is one thing.
So here,
so whoever joined
a little bit of purple.
So whoever joined us late, I was saying that we have used 3 colors till now. First, a base of yellow, and then a little bit of pink to it, and now we are using a mix of yellow and pink, which is a purple. So if you do not have a purple, you can mix pink and yellow together and make your own purple. Pink and blue. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
That too sketch pens.
So here we're done with the background. We can let this dry and we can go to the popular demand of freestyle calligraphy and try and do that.
Sure. So any one of you who've tried painting the background and would like to show the colors that you've used, we would love to see that. Any one of you who's tried it? Niharika, Rosalie, Monisha, Anjali, Mohammed.
Yeah, I'm expecting one from Niharika.
I'm still working on it. Like.
Yeah, but we can see your incomplete one.
Yeah, I'll show you then.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I think the only thing you need to do is merge one more color and it will be done. What do you think, Jenny, about Niharika's?
Oh, this looks nice. What you can do is you can take a little bit of pink, very light color, and brush it all over the white part. So it'll give a nice background, and all the pink strokes that you've done, they'll get highlighted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Tamanna, you did something, or Sanjana, anyone else? Pratna, you made something?
I'm still doing. I'm just getting my, brush. That's why I asked for that sketch color wala trick, because I don't have watercolors with me.
Okay. So I can see Shweta here. Hi, Shweta. How are you? You are on mute, Shweta.
I'm good.
So, Shweta, are you gonna draw with us? Are you gonna do lettering at least with us?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I joined late, so I'm not doing the watercolor part right now.
Okay. So, but you are gonna do lettering, right?
But things are scattered, and I could not, gather them before starting it up. So, I'll
But
just
do you
wait
have
for a moment.
with you a pen and a paper?
Sorry?
Do you have a pen and a paper with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do.
you're gonna do the lettering part.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So back to Jenny, and let's start the popular demand.
Yes. So here I've marked a few lines. We're going to do a quote that says, "Let the new adventures begin." It's something that we're all hoping for after the lockdown.
Yes.
Actually, everyone wants this adventure to end, and we all want to start a new adventure.
Yes. So what I've done is I've just created 3 lines. You all can do the same. Just leave out a little more space in the first 2 and lesser on the last one. So for this one, we're going to do it with a pencil first. And if we're okay with the spacing and everything, we can go ahead and use the pens.
So can you show us with the pencil first? Because
Shall I start?
People are not that.
Yes, I guess Jenny, we should start.
Okay. So I'll try and do it slow, but since I'm okay.
Okay. Let let do.
Any one of you, if you want to ask Jenny or you want her to tell you again, please do unmute yourself or do write in the chat so that we can make the most out of the session.
Yes, if you want me to do it again, I can erase and start again. Like if you want me to do it a little slower. Shall we go ahead?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm writing adventures now. So for the D, I'm doing a little bit of flourishing.
So we can mix 2 styles together and then create a quote.
Absolutely.
So flourishing is basically the strokes which are coming out of the regular kind of text?
Yes. So this would be a flourish, the D.
Okay.
If I exaggerate the E a little bit and
Any
go like
flow?
that would be a
Okay,
flourish.
any flowy stroke. Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you check my background, please?
Yes, please. Show me.
Yes, sure. Show us. Okay.
Rosalie.
Oh, this
Wow.
looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, you've
Very
done
nice.
such a great job.
You can just keep it for drying, Rosalie, till we are actually making.
Okay. After it dries, we have to write down that you are right now writing, right?
No, for that we have another flourish. We have another quote. This is the freehand. So we're not doing a background on this one. And for that one, we have the background. So we'll use a black pen and write another quote on that. So you can let it dry.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think everyone can keep their painted ones backgrounds in the air so that airy place or just below the fan so that it dries faster.
Yes. So as I can see, I've messed up a little bit here. There is a little more spacing and less spacing left. So since we're using a pencil, we can go back.
So this is the free flow we are doing.
Yes. It's going to adapt out of your natural writing.
So Jenny, do you also usually draw it with pencil, or now you are expert enough to start doing it without any?
It depends. If it's a very intricate design, then I would rather do it with the pencil myself.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty much okay with doing it straight on the paper with the pens.
Okay. So looking at the time bracket, Jenny, I would suggest you that, the second time when you are doing it with the pen, you can directly show us on the background, the colored background.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
The same wording, yeah.
Yeah. So for the new, I'm creating a little bit of a thing here.
Oh, that's a good idea. So Jenny ने new last में लिखा है छोटा सा, and let the adventure begins is big, and new is like a little bit of pinch in between. So guys,
Yeah.
you can actually draw according to your comfort as it is a free flow drawing. So you can just draw according to yourself, and you can flourish some of the strokes. And
Yeah.
anyone who has written can show. Tamanna got something to show.
Yeah. This is very light, I think, but
Okay.
I try.
I can't see
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, this looks nice.
Okay.
So now we can add the strokes, so it will be a little more visible. So I'm going in with a black sketch pen again.
Now you are using the technique which we used in the starting when we were practicing, like having
Yes.
the normal letters, and then wherever we want it to be thick, we are just
Yes.
making
We're
another
just
line and
adding
filling the
another
gap.
line. Yeah.
So guys, we just need to remember when we are writing something which is coming downwards, it has to be little thicker, and then the upper stroke is thin, right, Jenny?
Yes. So again,
Yeah.
I'll just do it a little slower. So we're going up and then down, up again a down stroke. So up, down, we create a line. We go up and then down again, we create a line. And then we fill it up.
Jenny, isn't this the same process for calligraphy? Because that's also says, right? You go up, go light, go down, deep.
Yes, the basic principle of calligraphy and lettering is exactly the same. It's just that with calligraphy, you need certain tools. You need the calligraphy nibs, you need the calligraphy ink, I would say. So also you need to understand the degree of pressure that you put in on the pen when you're doing a calligraphy. Whereas in hand lettering, you have a little more control.
Okay.
I
So
hope you guys.
calligraphy is more about pressure and mediums, and hand lettering can be done according to your comfort.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least according to me. I mean, people do have different opinions about. But I find hand lettering much easier.
Okay. But do you do calligraphy anywhere?
No, no. I've not learned calligraphy.
I guess, guys, every one of you are doing something because we would love to see what you are creating.
Yeah, like Kanika, Monisha, Hemlata, Niharika, Rosalie, everyone. Oh my God, I can see Monisha has created a background.
Such a
Wow,
lovely
wow, wow.
background.
Amazing selection of
They are
colors.
like white background, isn't it?
Looks like a rainbow. It's really pretty.
Monisha, you can even start, lettering on this only directly if it is done with sketch pens and it is dry. Very nice. If you have any questions you would like to ask Jenny, you can write in comments or unmute yourself and you can ask.
I've actually used the brush pens and then put plain water on it to spread it. So I have to wait to dry.
Can you show us? We would love to see.
This one. The same, the rainbow.
Okay.
I used a brush pen and then I watered it to make it more.
So it's drying right now?
Yeah, it's drying now.
Okay, so you can practice with Jenny on another paper till then. Yeah. So that, you can perfectly in the end.
I'm actually just switching to a thicker pen.
How beautiful it is looking, right? Rimjim ma'am, are you doing something?
Yes, Tamana, I am not actually making something right, but I'll definitely explore it later on. I am helping with all the execution and everything. So yeah.
I think Shweta is doing something.
You are on mute, Shweta ji.
Yeah. Just trying to write. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing.
So we would love to see what you are writing.
I was just trying to the same thing, like the fun begin kind of.
Please show us now what you are writing.
Shweta is like, let me complete it first. Don't focus.
A minute, just so. What do I say? Very childlike kind of a thing.
No worries. Art is something which brings the child inside us out.
How do I put it? I've just written this much. I don't know how is it showing.
Oh
Or
wow,
opposite.
this looks
it's coming
I don't know.
It's looking good, Shweta ji. Please continue.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this is done.
Okay.
So
Jenny, can you write the same on the colored sheet if it is right, so that people who joined in late can actually complete it and put pictures on Instagram and tag Rajasthan Studio.
Okay, this is right for me. Is everyone good to go for this?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Rosalie?
Ma'am, no, ma'am, Niharika. Ma'am, I was asking if we can write something else on this sheet so that we can learn more words.
Okay, so you are asking that we should write something else?
Yeah.
Okay, definitely we can do that. We can do that, Jenny, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine. So what are we writing on?
So since it's a very bright spread of colors, so I would say enjoy every moment would suit right on this.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll just quickly go in with the pencil.
Rogel is showing that let the new adventure.
I'm not completed yet.
Nice, Rogel, nice.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
So we have a question for you, like as we are writing about, to have fun, and so let's see what is the answer for why did you decided to attend this session? Was it because you love art, because you wanted to have fun, to learn new things? So let's see what everyone think about it.
Nice, Prachi.
Jenny, is there a space value you have to remember when you're writing these letters, like how much gap, what the length is, or anything of that sort?
So since like what I said initially, every time you're creating an artwork with lettering, you have to remember the symmetry. So even now you can see I have tried to fit in enjoy and every in the same amount of space so that it looks a little aesthetically pleasing to us, to the eye. If you have enjoy very like squeezed up and you have every spread out, so it will create a little bit of imbalance. So, I mean, you can write every word clearly, but also you have to remember a little bit about how you're spacing it and how it will ultimately look at the end of finishing up the lettering.
Yes, that is very important to remember. How do we place and aesthetically the code that looks nice? So Prachi, can we request again to show the work? Actually, Jenny was answering the question, so she could not give the feedback on your work. Jenny, what would you like to say about her Prachi's work?
Prachi, you've not added the thicker strokes on the downstroke. I would suggest you to make it a little more thicker, so you can make you can see the difference with the thinner and thicker stroke. Otherwise, it looks really good.
Yeah, like I think it's perfectly. The first layer is perfect. All she wants is to have a thicker stroke somewhere or the
Yeah.
other.
So
So
that
most of you said that they want to learn new things, and few of you said that you just wanted to have fun. So we have like 67% of the people saying that they wanted to learn new things. So we'll definitely we keep coming up with different activities and workshops. So guys who do not know about Rajasthan Studio and the Circle community of artists, you can definitely you know register for that, and you can find the link in the bio. You can go on our Instagram page, and you'll find the link in the bio, and you can register for Circle membership and be a part of the Circle by Rajasthan Studio. We keep doing activities, so you will keep getting messages whenever we basically curate any experiences, and you can join for more and more fun experiences.
so meanwhile, Jenny has completed her text which says enjoy every moment. And this is like flourishing you've used, or free flowing in this quote?
Yes. So this is flourishing, since the ends are a little bit exaggerated.
Okay.
I think I'll be able to do the flourishing better with the pen directly. So I'll demonstrate that as well towards the end.
Okay.
So I'm going in with a very thin pen again.
So Tamanna, we would love to see what you have done. Like I can see your paper, but I can't actually see what you have done. Okay, so you have completed Let the New Adventure Begin. Wow, man, it looks really nice and perfect. Great work, Tamanna.
Thank you. I'm learning.
Yes.
It's
So
going downwards.
Yeah. So Jenny,
What I'm thinking of doing is also introducing a little bit of drop shadow in this so that I can demonstrate it two sides at once. So for drop shadows, all you have to do is create those lines on the downstroke but not fill it up. And it gives a very cool effect.
Okay.
So
So it's the same thing. Wherever we want a thicker stroke, we draw a line parallel to it, joining from one end to another, but we do not fill in the gaps, right?
yes, exactly. So we have to be a little precise in this.
Nice.
So as you can see,
Perfect.
Okay. Nice. The O is very different.
yeah.
It is giving 3D effects now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, it's very personal to your style, your normal writing. All you have to do is add these strokes.
Nice.
So Jenny, the same way, are you gonna fill the gaps here in the in this word also? Moment.
No, I think these two looking same will create a illusion of symmetry, and we can do this one with the gold maybe.
Okay.
So I have a metallic pen that looks like this. We're going to try and create the word every with this. So again with the downstrokes.
Jenny, we can add another color as well for this double lines.
Yes, absolutely. You can use with black. I think you can use a darker blue maybe. That can look good.
Okay.
Anything that complements your background. Even a purple would look good because sketch pens are a little bit darker.
Okay.
So everyone who joined us late can actually find the video of this session on our YouTube page. Within 24 hours, we'll definitely try to upload the video for the workshop. So if you have joined late, you can go through the video and learn how to complete your work. So if your work is not completed, you can go and check it out from our YouTube page. It's called Rajasthan Studio only.
एंड आज इस वर्कशॉप में हमने जो भी कुछ सीखा है, आपने जो भी बनाया है वो आप टैग कर सकते हैं राजस्थान स्टूडियो को और अपने इंस्टाग्राम पेज पे उसको स्टोरी पे अपलोड कर सकते हैं.
So I think every is okay. That's what I was just about to say, that every is getting a little dull, but that black line which you are starting, I think now.
So this will again give it a little bit of a shadow. So what I'm doing is every stroke that you would take on the outer side or the right side, I should say.
Okay.
We're creating small lines. We're not continuing it. So every time there is a space that is overlapping, we're avoiding that. We're going to the next, and we're always keeping the pen on the right side of the letter. So we would not go over this. We would go on the inner side.
Okay. So always the left side of the letter, not the right side.
No, the right side, not the left side. Because we're creating a shadow. So if the light source is from this side, the light is coming from this side, the shadow would be created on this side.
Right, exactly. Okay.
I hope I make sense.
Yes, you
actually.
Now that you have mentioned that we are the shadow, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think in this you have flourishing letters and you have drop shadow also.
Yes. So I'm not left out.
Shweta ji is saying great work.
Thank you so much.
It looks great. Shweta ji is saying.
So Rosalie, where have you reached, and what about everyone else? Niharika, Hemlata, Anjali, everyone. Okay, we have Niharika showing us something. Okay, so now you're just starting with your shadow part. What do you think, Jenny, about Niharika's work?
You've really created the symmetry, like it's going from a smaller to a bigger spacing in the words, so that works as well. Yeah, it really looks nice. I would just suggest again add the thicker strokes, and it'll make a really good impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good, Niharika.
Thank you.
Nice, Niharika. Really nice background.
Thank you.
Anyone else would like to show? Tamanna, Monisha, Rosalie, anyone?
No, I'm trying to write it down.
So as you
Rosalie,
can see now.
Okay, nice. I think the only thing which is left is the shadow part.
Yeah, that's what I'm just doing, the shadow.
Yes, yes, yes.
So since we
Okay,
use
so you have
watercolors-
basically, you decided to write a line on your own, right? Nice. So we have Rosalie with us who is showing. Okay, nice. So I think everyone has actually written it. The only thing which is left is creating a shadow, and then it will be done. And definitely, guys, send pictures of whatever you have done so that we can see all of your work and we can keep it as a memory with us.
Please do tag beyondink.co as well. I would love to see what all of you have created. And yeah, if you have anything to say to me or any feedback that you would like to share, you can find me on Instagram at beyondink.co. And yeah, just drop by and say hi.
Yes, guys, definitely. We all would like you guys to show some love to Jenny also for all the effort that she took for us today to introduce us to this amazing art of lettering and giving us beautiful insights.
Thank you.
So both are completed.
Yes,
So
I mean,
before we grant,
I can go on and on these. Just keep on adding little knickknacks here and there. But I think for the session we can stop now.
okay, so I would request everyone to show us together what you have done so that we can keep a screenshot of a group screenshot of your work only. So guys, can you switch on your cameras? Everyone got their work great so that we can have a great screenshot of ladies' work. It's like taking a picture together online. So let's like everyone when everyone is ready, just let me know so that I can.
Okay.
It looks nice. You can straight up take that paper and frame it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So I think Hemlata, Monisha, and few people still left. So guys, if I can have everybody's work together, it will be great. Okay, Monisha is here. Hemlata, Shweta, anything which you have done incomplete, complete, it's totally okay. And so that we can just have few screenshots. Thank you for sharing your work, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for connecting with us, and whoever is still left with the work, it's still pending. We will request Jenny to upload this and tag Rajasthan Studio as well so that we can repost and you guys can go through her work beyond in .co and please do put your work, put it on your stories, tag Rajasthan Studio so we can have everybody's work as a memory. Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you, Jenny, for giving your time. You have amazing work, and Jenny is also a part of our circle, the Circle Udaipur. So she's been very active member of the circle too. Over to you, Jenny.
I hope you all had a good time, and I hope I could teach you something new. please do create more of these artworks and tag me in them. I also do a lot of customized work. So if you or any of your friends are interested, please let me know. I do gallery walls basically, which are very personalized to every person. Yeah, I had a great session and I had a lot of fun connecting with all of you. Thanks to Rajasthan Studio for making this possible. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys for connecting, and whoever want to get connected with Rajasthan Studio and join the Circle community of artists, you can go in our bio and request for a Circle membership, and we'll definitely get back to you. Thank you for connecting. We have a particular way how we end our session, which is a countdown of 5. So I would request, if you are comfortable, please turn on your video and we can have a 5 together. I would like to have everybody's palm on the screen so that we can go ahead. Please, Kanika, Monisha, Rosalie, everyone, can I have your palm there? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye,
Bye
guys.
guys.
Thank
Bye bye.